The eagle has exceptional eyesight. It is able to see its prey from a great distance. The eagle is also very strong for its size. Its favorite meal is salmon. The Sasquatch has avoided our cameras far too long, making them jerks. Recently, we received a report of two people driving on a park road that think they might have seen the Sasquatch. The sighting, made from a moving vehicle, did not make for much detail. If it is safe, pull over and take a closer look. That would be helpful. Although there might be a very simple explanation for this sighting. This is the location where the alleged sighting occurred. As you can see, there is a light dusting of snow and no sign of any creatures, large or small. A few days after this footage was captured, a bear was hit by a gravel truck on a rural road. The bear, obviously injured, wandered off into the forest. Despite the fact bears should be hibernating, some have chosen not to, as the winter is becoming milder and milder. Could there be a connection between the Sasquatch sighting and the bear? There is a possibility. Just saying. A possibility. Winter. A time of great inspiration for us. We embrace it. Things are dormant, yet there is life. The whispering wind blowing through the trees from the north. Cold, cool, crisp, invigorating. A time for us to go outside for adventure and the continuing exploration. We are very content. Our home. We never take for granted what nature has given us. It has made us look inward at ourselves. It has made us better humans. We must all be guardians. Protect, preserved for future generations to enjoy and thrive here, Canada. Here we find ourselves just outside of Yale in British Columbia. Yale is famous for a Sasquatch encounter of great magnitude, the stuff of legends. That is the capture of an infant Sasquatch by railroad workers a very long time ago. They called the creature Jacko, and the rest is history. Of course, this was likely a hoax. Very little evidence, and you might want to research that because it's quite an amusing story. Jacko, the Sasquatch boy. Over the years, there have been many outlandish stories related to human and Sasquatch encounters, such as prospectors are attacked by a group of Sasquatches. And of course, there's gunplay. The Sasquatch loses, as everyone knows the Sasquatch are not packing. Then there's the case of the man dragged away in his sleeping bag and forced to have physical relations with a female Sasquatch. Today, you will find outrageous stories about encounters with Sasquatch. Are they true? Well, you be the judge. One of our intrepid field producers traveled solo up to Harrison Mills, a place recognized by some as a Sasquatch hotspot. Traveling down a frozen creek bed, looking for tracks or any sign of the forest giants. He found these. Are they an indication Sasquatch was here? In his opinion, they were made by what is called a Homo sapien, also known as a human. The purpose for being here today is to not only look for tracks, but to take a multitude of photographs for reference. The photographs will be studied back in the studio, and in the springtime, we will return here to take a look around. When the area thaws out, the creek will eventually feed into the Harrison River. There are a lot of salmon that travel up the Harrison. It would make a great feeding ground for Sasquatch. That is, if they enjoy the salmon, as the eagles and many other animals do. There is bear activity here in the spring and summer, so it's a cautionary tale when you travel through here. It is also very lush and beautiful in the spring and summer. Melting snow can play tricks. It's very deceptive if you do not know what you're looking for. Some things, like this, not that. These tracks are unusual, yet they are likely made by an animal. What type of animal? Not a Sasquatch. Then there's the broken tree. Now that is strange. We have no explanation. Sometimes we encounter trees that are snapped off, and we can tell you some are not by weather. Something we have stressed in many of our videos is safety in the forest. Many times, visitors will go into the bush and become lost. More often than not, they are rescued. Locals as well, thinking they are invincible, they too get lost. Some people get lost and are never seen again. Yes, it seems mysterious, but this type of thing happens all over the world, wherever there is wilderness. Be prepared. We cannot stress that enough. Do not think you are invincible. British Columbia, like many places, is vast, and nature can be very unforgiving. Today, the talk of fake news is everywhere. People do not trust news organizations, despite the fact they are likely telling the truth on many levels. Yes, there is corporate news, hell-bent on selling you something. Then there is good journalism. When it comes to Sasquatch, the term journalism falls short. There is definitely a lot of people that want you to believe them, that they have the answers, and they desire popularity and fame, not us. If you watch this content, you have your reasons we will never question. We ask you this: look deep into this mystery. Don't take things at face value. Believe in something. Believe in something greater than you. It could be nature. Whatever the case, we want to remind you of this. We appreciate you being here and watching. And remember, until next time, eyes open, cameras ready. Over and out.